Alexandria, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Howard?
What's up, honey?
Hey, listen, I was wondering what you were doing for Valentine's Day. And if you don't have any plans, would you like to have a non-sexual date?
What kind of date?
You were talking earlier about having non-sexual dates with girls and how you didn't think it was possible. So I figured it's Valentine's Day, and if you wanted to have a non-sexual date, you've got a candidate.
Bye.
I'm sorry?
What, you good looking?
Of course I'm good looking, Howard. I wouldn't call you if I was ugly. You want to think about it?
How old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
Well, that's in the right age group. Because you subtract 20 for a man and you add 20 for a woman.
Is this as a result of talking to that band and saying you didn't think it was possible to be with a girl and not?
I don't know.
Well, Robin, I was listening when he was saying that, but the idea, of course, is independent. But definitely.
In other words, the idea is you like me, you just don't want me to think you're a slut.
Howard, everybody likes you.
But are you really still trying to hold out for your wedding day or something? Are you a virgin?
I'm not a virgin.
No, so I have to be the one? I'm the lucky one? Well, what are we going to do?
Howard, if you went out with me, I would be the lucky one.
Really?
Of course.
So you're 26.
I'm 26.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm actually at work right now. I work for an accountant. I do light accounting and secretarial work.
Really? And you're white?
Actually, I'm kind of exotic looking. I'm not white. I'm not black. I have about 7 nationalities.
7 nationalities. Imagine that, Robin.
Who was in the room that night?
Can you imagine that?
I think it was the United Nations, Robin.
Yeah? And how much you weigh?
You'd have to see me. I'm really tall. I'm 5'10".
Oh, 5'10" is good.
Yeah, I used to model.
Oh. Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10", Robin.
Oh.
Without my shoes on, Howard.
Yeah, well, you're going to be mostly on the date. You'll be without your shoes, so that's good.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Does that mean we have a date?
I don't know.
You want to think about it?
Really?
Do I frighten you, Howard?
Well, maybe you ought to meet her before.
Yeah, maybe I should meet you.
Would you like to do that?
Yes.
I would love to meet you.
Really?
Jackie makes a good point. Have the date here.
Start the date
That's
here.
a wonderful idea, Howard. I'll be your guest for the day, and I'll bring you a rose.
Really? Oh, you're a very aggressive young lady. I like that. Seem to know what you want. You're going out to get it.
Well, that depends on your answer.
Yeah, and you into anal?
Why don't we talk about that in person?
Yes. You got big boobs?
I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Really?
Really? He's debating.
What do you think, Robin? You think I ought to take her up on it?
We ought to meet her.
We ought to meet her. Since the girl's so in love, why not? Maybe it could work into a nice Valentine's Day for me.
So why don't we give it a shot, Howard?
Here he thought he was going to be brokenhearted on Valentine's.
Here I had no
I
Valentine.
wouldn't hear of it, Robin.
Is that right, baby? Well, what the hell? A man can fantasize. Yeah, sure, I'll meet you.
Excellent.
All right, why don't you come down here on, what is tomorrow, Robin?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Let me see if I can pencil you in. Looks like we have an opening.
Wow.
Just imagine that.
I am so honored.
Well, all right.
What time, Howard?
Well, let's get you in early. Let's get you in 6 o'clock.
Uncle Gary is going to make the schedule.
Yeah. Where do you live?
I live in Manhattan.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
We'll get you right in here and look you over. What are you going to wear? It's something conservative, you said?
No. I said nothing slutty, but enough to leave something for the imagination.
Mini skirt?
You'll see.
Okay. All right, hold on.
She seems to know you.
You seem to really want me.
Want me to set
Well, I
this
think
one
you're a
up?
great guy,
Really?
Howard.
Have you taken a good look at me?
On Valentine's Day, and I don't want you to be alone on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
See,
alone.
I think this is a proactive girl.
Yeah, I need this because I'm very shy.
So am I. This
I don't know how to
is really
approach
hard for me.
anybody. Oh, no, you're doing fine.
Well, thank you, Howard. So are you. We'll work on
But
our
I like
seconds
this
together.
attitude.
Why not? Why not? Why shouldn't I have a happy Valentine's Day?
I agree 100%.
Yeah, see, you were going to sit around and be modeling, but she said, you know what? I'm not going to be alone on Valentine's Day. Howard shouldn't be either.
My future ex-wife. All right, hold on.
Okay.
All right, that's Alexandria. Very exotic. Where's my date? Isn't my date going to be here today also?
What date?
Is my girl who wants to date me going to come in?
Oh, yes, your Valentine.
Where's my Valentine?
Coming in on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
No,
Day,
she's
not-
coming in today. Not
Did he
Valentine's
get it
Day.
screwed
He
up?
got it screwed up again.
I
And we don't want her on
I
Valentine's
wasn't
Day.
listening to the segment. John said this girl's going to date.
John
him
is a
on Valentine's Day.
moron.
He didn't tell me that she was supposed to come in today.
It's so simple. We say, come in. He wants to look at you to see if he'll date you for
To get the
Valentine's
okay.
I
Day.
did not get that. I did not get that. John just put a note on my
John.
desk. He's going to get mad at me, but he just put a note on my desk and a scribble. It didn't say book her tomorrow.
Did somebody listen to me when I talk on the air?
He said she wants to be Howard's Valentine's Day date, so I booked her for Valentine's Day.
No, that's not what I was interested in.
She had to come today to pass muster.
Right.
Right.
Where is that retard? Is he late?
Oh, he won't come.
No, he's here.
Tell him to call her and tell her to get down here today. You screw up everything because you don't.
I'm on the phone. I thought it was Valentine's Day as well.
No, you're the only one who thought it was Valentine's Day.
Nobody told me.
We said come down tomorrow. What does tomorrow mean?
He's saying I thought it was Valentine's Day as well. Who else was thinking?
No, in other words, I thought you
were
saying the whole call was she wanted to come down for Valentine's Day.
No, that's what you would do on the radio. That's why you're a failure.
There we go. You know, I didn't hear, and then I was on the phone the whole time.
You ruined the bit.
No, you shouldn't guess.
Yeah,
No,
ask somebody.
The whole premise of the call was she wanted to come down.
That's your premise.
No. Well,
The premise was that she was coming in today. That was my premise.
I see what he's saying. He never even listened to the radio.
No, I was on the phone the whole time.
He
so then
talked to the girl on the phone and found out what the girl wanted.
Well, does anybody?
That's what he booked.
Oh, that's what the girl wants. Let me see. No.
All right,
Call her up and say if she comes down today.
All right.
Right now. Go do it.
She actually lives in the city, so it might not be that.
Yeah, it might not be a problem.
Do it quickly. As quick as you
Our
can.
number's on the left-hand side.
I got something else planned for Monday. I can't squeeze all that crap in. I have a complete... John, look at me. I'm a genius. You're not. You must pay attention to the genius.
Not the
Like
girl
I said, it wasn't a
on the
malicious
phone.
act. I was just...
I know, but you've got to pay attention. I need you to pay attention. I need you to be sharp on your game. And then you'll be a genius. You're very close to being a genius. You're just
You're
not
close
quite there
to
yet.
genius.
You're close to genius.
Well, let me go call her and see if I can.
Right. You know everyone in this room is a genius but you? Robin's a genius. Jackie,
What time do you
Fred,
want her?
Gary.
As soon as possible.
Like in a half hour.
All right.
Which was when we were scheduling it for 6 to 7, which will now end up at 8, which I don't want.
I can't tell you. But the whole premise. His premise. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's just a typical day on the Howard Stern Show.
Where is he? Said it's right at his desk.
That's what I wanted. He's very difficult. I should have fired him years ago.
Do you know where it is?
John,
Yeah.
she's coming in.
What's that?
She's coming in.
Oh, how do you know?
I just called her.
Oh, so you had the number?
Because they need people to do stuff.
What time?
It'll be like 20 minutes. I mean,
Good morning, everybody. It's just a typical day on the Howard Stern Show.
My best guess.
I didn't think it meant...
That's what I wanted. He's very difficult.
Oh.
I should have fired him years ago. But you know me.
You know that hurts.
I figure the audience likes when he stammers and stutters.
Yeah, but why do you put him in a position where you can actually screw up?
Because I need people to do stuff, and I mean, we're paying them.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get John paid just for stammering and stuttering.
Yeah.
But
I
John,
mean, in a perfect world, you would.
John gets crazy when you say that stuff.
John, you should be on the phone. Don't come back in here.
No, she's coming in.
What time?
She'll be in 20 minutes.
All right, 20 minutes is good. Now you're redeemed.
But Howard,
You're
realize
lucky. You're lucky. She
the
can be
reason
here.
why I didn't hear it was because I was doing my job.
What a stroke of luck that.
I'm all
Is
dressed up for my
anybody
date.
listening?
Howard, do you know what I'm saying?
What?
The reason why I didn't hear what day is because I was doing my job. I was on the phone getting other calls.
All right,
I'm
so
just saying, it
then
wasn't like I was,
KC should
Yeah,
book these
who is
people.
listening?
Why are you booking them? Who is listening to the show?
He gave it to me to book, but
Yeah.
he just told
But
me
he
what
shouldn't because he doesn't know.
He should say, I don't know what day Howard
No.
wants
I assumed that you were going to call her.
Anne-Marie
yesterday.
listens to the
Don't
show.
assume.
Here we go. What is it, Anne-Marie? What did I say on the air yesterday?
No, Howard, you did say you wanted her to come in today, and
Right.
usually what happens when these calls go on, I turned to John, I said, you have it, and he's like, yeah, but I assumed he knew it was.
Yeah, you know what it
That's
is?
my
You're
fault.
assuming he knows something.
Don't assume
No,
anything.
None of us do. We never assume John knows anything.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get like more calls up. I wasn't doing any. I was just on
Yeah,
the phone.
it's
the whole
all right. We get it. We get it. Just don't assume John knows anything.
Well, from now on,
So like ridiculous.
Go straight to Gary.
We'll go over it
bypass
together.
John.
He's very retarded.
no, he's.
Yeah, you got to bypass John.
Right. Because he books people and he doesn't know what day I tell him to come in.
Come
Instead of
Sunday.
saying, does anybody know?
But the premise.
Now, you still don't get what I'm talking about, do you? I know you're going to say, I was busy booking people on the phone.
Well, that would yeah that is
Right.
right.
That is your excuse. I know that's your excuse, but when you don't know something, you say, I don't know what day he wants her.
No, but I thought I
Right.
really
I
didn't
know what
think.
you thought.
I thought it was
You
a
didn't
Valentine's
think.
Day.
That
your
was
first
key.
I'm just saying. I
That's it.
just assumed it was Valentine's Day.
John, you know
but I apologize.
You know those conversations you and I have? This is the part where you go, Howard, I'm really sorry and it won't happen again.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But he's
Oh, it will happen
making
again.
His usual mistake.
Yeah, you don't have to apologize.
Just move.
If Anne-Marie watches your ass, then it won't happen again. All right.
No, but
goodbye.
she's listening to the show constantly.
Right.
I'm not.
And you're thinking, which
And
is
that's
your
why you
problem.
shouldn't book.
Which is why I didn't even know when Jackie wasn't here.
All right. I don't want to get into a long, extended conversation. Leave.
All right.
That's it. You're done. Now go back and answer phones. And if you don't know something, tell us.
But he doesn't know when he doesn't know.
Oh.
He's going to think.
All right. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. It's just some internecine battle. Internecine battle. Internecine. Thank you, Robin. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Alexandra. I called in the show the other day. I wanted to be Howard's Valentine. So he had me come in, so I guess he could give me the once over.
Now, why do you want to be Howard's Valentine? Why pick Howard?
Well, it's the most romantic holiday of the year, and he's the sexiest man alive.
What do you think sexy about him?
His personality, definitely. I mean, it goes without saying that he's attractive, but he's got an awesome personality.
Now, do you want this Valentine thing to go farther, or you just want to be his Valentine just for this year?
Let's see.
Now, what are you planning? Like, how can you woo him to be your Valentine? What would you do?
I thought that's what I just did. I mean, there's no way I came down here to talk to him. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll hang out, see what happens.
All right. Well, good luck.
All right. You want to meet my Valentine? There's a girl who called in yesterday. All right. How do I look, Robin?
Such a cute girl on the phone.
It's a really cute-sounding girl on the phone. But you know when they sound cute on the phone, it's always a disaster. She calls up, she goes, I understand you don't have a Valentine. I'll be your Valentine.
She was 26.
26, which is the age. It's a little old for me, Robin, but...
7 nationalities, she said.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, she's not quite white.
Not quite white, but neither am I. And she was a former model.
That's right.
I don't know.
5'10".
But then she's working in a law firm. How successful a model could she have been if she's working in a law firm?
Yeah, she gave up the bright lights.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's the same.
Well, what kind of I mean, how bad could a model be?
I don't know. I've seen some models. I don't know. They claim to be models, but you don't know where they were
You
models.
don't know what they were
They were like hair models. Right. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here is Alexandria. Look at her. What a raving beauty. Wow. Where were you modeling, Alexandria? You're a beautiful woman, but you know, you're not a model, are you? Thank you. Oh, a rose. Thank you, my dear. Oh, you are a sweet girl. Here, sit down and relax. All right. All right. Take off your clothes and I'll immediately bang you. Alexandria, you called yesterday. You sounded beautiful on the phone, and you are a beautiful woman. There's no doubt. Where did you model?
I was working as a fragrance model with Calvin Klein.
Oh, a fragrance model.
Yeah.
What is a fragrance model? You do have a lot of fragrance on right now, as a matter of fact.
Sorry,
No, that's I know. I'm just saying.
I wanted to smell nice for you.
You want to smell good. Yeah, you kind of look like a black chick a little bit, but you got blonde hair. Are you a black chick?
Definitely African American.
I like that. I never had one of those.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I lost my virginity to a Jew.
To a Jew? Oh, who wants you then?
You don't go after Jews.
I don't do sloppy seconds to any Jew. So, what you're saying is that you've seen me on various television appearances and have listened to me over the years, and you find me attractive.
Actually, I think your personality is really why I wanted to come in to meet you. No, it's true. I mean, of course, you're attractive.
Yeah, sure. No, I'd rather you come in here because I'm attractive. I don't care about my personality. I would like one girl to say, you know what?
I like your
I like the way you look,
Shut
boy. You
up.
turn me on.
I love your hair.
You do? Am I that ugly, Robin?
What? No.
You know what? A friend of Tony Coburn,
Who's that?
who does my hair, Tony.
Oh, Tony.
A friend, you're terrible. A friend of Tony Coburn said, she saw me in the New York Post yesterday, said, I was very handsome and very photogenic.
Oh, definitely you are.
Okay. Anyway, so when you say you're a
Girl
fragrance...
goes to the school for the blind.
Yeah. When you say you were a fragrance model,
Right.
you mean, in other words, you modeled
The
a fragrance?
Yeah.
So you weren't really a model.
I did modeling on the side, but I was actually a fragrance model.
What does that mean, a fragrance? I don't understand. You stood around in the department store and let people smell you?
No, I mean, I try not to let people get too close.
So what would you do? Explain it to
Were
me.
you like in department stores and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. So she's one of those people who hands you the card.
She was not a model. You see what I mean? You know, come on, you kind of duped me. You said you were a model.
No, I actually did do modeling.
You did. Where were you
That was just
modeling?
what I did for a
Not that
job.
you're not a beautiful woman, but where were you modeling?
I did a lot of shows for Life, Limelight, The Tunnel.
Tunnel?
Yeah, like a lot of fashion.
But those places are all dark. I mean, you know,
She was
honestly.
a runway model at LaGuardia.
Exactly.
No, you're talking about clubs that are poorly lit. I mean, you know, come on. What do you mean? I thought when you said a model, like in a
Well,
magazine.
actually, that was like 5 months ago, and
I see.
now I'm working in an accounting office.
All right, I see what you're saying. Let me tell you something. That was a very sweet phone call you made.
Thank
You
you.
basically called up and you said, look, I see that you're a lonely man.
I didn't say that.
Right. You have a sexy voice.
Wow.
You do have a sexy, sexy voice.
Thank you.
You got a nice
You're
body.
making her blush.
You got a nice body. You're a nice girl. You got a good personality. I could see where a lot of men would want you.
Actually, I would be honored if maybe you and I could just share a cup of coffee or
Really?
on Valentine's Day.
That's not out of the question. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Really, it'd be cool. Just, pal around.
Pal around.
Casual.
Let me tell you, honey, when I pal around, you're not going to know what hit you. I'm some pal.
I'm speechless.
And you've got very nice lips. They're painted the way I like them.
Lacquered.
They're lacquered. They are, Robin.
I did not expect this.
You have full African-American lips, and I love that. I do not like white people's lips. They're too thin. I like a big lip. And you have a nice shaped lip, and it makes me think dirty things, I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
That's right.
Your lips look like a Valentine. There
They
you go.
do. They're heart-shaped.
This is for the guys, by the way.
Oh, some chocolates?
Yeah, why not?
You're a sexy woman.
Thank you.
She thought of everyone. She's very generous.
So you have nice lips, unlike Baba Booey, who has big lips, but they're not
Hey,
attractive.
Baba Booey.
They're not attractive.
My lips are very hot in the gay community.
Yeah, well, why don't you put them there?
Stand tall.
Yeah, be proud of that.
Tu sais, j'aime la bouche, Baba Booey.
Now, you speak French as well?
I'm playing.
Oh.
I did study it, but I'm not fluent. I think I can fake it better than I can speak it.
Well, you certainly would be a good girlfriend. Let me see. Stand up. You mind if I look you over? I'll let you look me over. I'll stand up too. Come
Yeah?
on. Yeah, sure. Look
She
me
is
over.
tall.
See, we're both tall. You've got a sophisticated look, which is something I need in a woman. Got a sophisticated suit on. Very beautiful. I'm very flattered. I'll be honest with you.
You're throwing me a curveball. You're being so polite.
Well, of course. What do you? Some broad comes down here and wants to date me. I'm proud.
I would love to.
I think you want to have sex with me. I really do. I think that's what you're saying, in a way. I mean, you can't just come out and say that. You want a little mystery, but it seems to me that what you're saying is you're so hot for me, you'd have sex with me.
Well, I mean, it's very intimidating to call a big star and ask
That's
for
right.
a date.
You know what this is? Like Notting Hill.
She couldn't help herself.
Yeah.
She had to do it.
I was under your spell.
Now, what do you like to do? What are your hobbies?
Oh, God.
So I can learn a little about my Valentine.
I like to read, actually.
Really? I like to take my pants off in bed.
Oh.
That's my hobby.
Well, I sleep naked.
Oh, you do?
Okay, absolutely.
Oh, I like that.
That worked.
I think you have a C cup. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, you've got them well covered, but it's like I have X-ray vision.
Oh my God.
He's very good at that.
Yes, I see some cleavage.
Break them out.
Yeah.
She's
What do
not
you
your
think the
date.
chances of getting those things uncovered?
Uncovered.
God, forget about
Oh, I don't
Oh,
think.
here
I,
they go. They're going to try to.
Where's he going? Get back over
he's
there.
coming in here.
No, get back in there.
Any chance you're going to show us?
Honestly,
I don't know. You are my date.
I'll tell you what, Howard.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't. I did think about it. Everyone was telling me to, be careful, whatever.
Right.
And if I were to come on and want to model for Penthouse or Playboy or get,
You would show them to me.
well, I would have no choice.
Right.
Of course, it's part of the game.
Yeah.
But I really just wanted to.
You're just a good girl.
Let me ask you a
I
question.
like that.
Yeah.
I don't like a
No
slut.
chance of getting you naked?
I used to be a slut. I
You
just
used to be?
got over it. Oh,
Really?
it's a phase I think you go through. when
Is
you're
Is that
young.
right? A slut face?
Absolutely.
Really?
Hey, you gotta, see what's out
I
there.
like your severe haircut. I like that blonde hair with the pushed back look.
Can I tell
Sure.
you, I got it done yesterday when I knew I was going to come
You
see it.
did,
Lisa
didn't you?
Dixit did it.
Beautiful.
She's awesome. She's
Beautiful. I'll run my feet through your hair. You won't even know what hit you.
Hey, no one's ever done that.
I know. I'm a wild man.
Kinky,
I'm a
Howard.
wild man in
Can I
bed.
run my fingers through your hair?
Of course you can, my love.
Cool.
Of course. Which hair are you talking about? Jackie's making a point. You're talking about the hair I think you're talking about. We'll get right in the back room over there. What is it, Baba Booey? Keep your hands off my date.
No, so there's no chance of you getting naked for Howard, for Valentine's Day.
For Howard for Valentine's
But like
Day,
today.
we'll work that out.
But
I think in private
for
you're talking
you
about.
today,
Well,
no.
let me ask you a question. What do you do for a living? You work at a law office?
No, I didn't get anything from.
So could you use some extra money?
Oh, you're gonna pay me to get undressed?
Yeah, I'll give you $3,000 right now.
$3,000.
Got a check.
Wait a second. You got a check
Can I
from
call
I1.
Right now.
From I1.com.
That's right. Right now, $3,000.
No, I could honestly use.
It's a lot of money.
Wait a second. Wait.
$6,000.
Whoa! Oh, my
That's
goodness.
a lot.
Wait a second. You're offering her $6,000 to get naked?
Right now, $6,000. Cold hard cash, honey.
That's a lot of
$6,000.
I see
a
you.
lot of figures to add up.
My date is looking at me.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You, Howard. I don't want the money. I'm not here for that. I'm here to go on a date with you.
Wait a second.
Really?
Hold on.
Hold it. Look.
Out that check.
Oh my God! $7,000.
Should we give it to the poor?
Sure.
You can do whatever you want.
I don't want to get undressed.
You don't want to get under.
No, you know what? I don't have $7,000 now, and so.
But you could have it. You could have it by the end of the day.
But I don't miss it. I'd probably miss a little
Imagine
bit
what-
of my self-esteem.
This is some
Did you take a
girl.
cab here, or did you take
No,
the?
I took the train.
Took a
Imagine
limo.
you could have taken a limo here.
That's right. Your money would have
I
gone on a
wouldn't
day.
have wanted to waste it. It's $1.52.
Gary, get me a time machine. I want to get back to Slut City in a couple of years.
Don't you hate when you get a girl?
Right.
train.
So you're willing to turn down $7,000 to get naked?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because what am I missing? You know,
Right.
I don't have it. It's not.
Your
if you were
prize
to
is
take
me.
it from me, then maybe.
Yeah, but your prize is me, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. What? I mean, I didn't come down here for that.
Let me tell you something, Gary. You've proven something right now, that this girl really loves me.
Yeah.
This is not some girl who came down here for money.
She doesn't want breast
Let
implants.
me
She
tell you
just
something.
want- all she really needs is you.
You just want a good man.
Who was singing that yesterday? Nancy Sirianni.
That's right.
All I really want is you.
See?
Yeah, because her husband's never home and he's unavailable. Let me tell you something, honey.
Thank you, Baba Booey.
Baba Booey, that was an excellent test.
I have some chocolate for you, by the way.
For Baba Booey?
Oh, he'll take it.
Yeah. But he has to get naked for it. Yes, Jeff, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, man, this girl sounds wicked hot to you. You should just, like, get with her.
Hey, dude, do you see me working my magic on her? Give me a chance. I don't want to see
Wicked hot.
wicked hot.
It's a Boston accent.
She is very hot.
Hey,
Tell Gary to stop pestering her. She's only down there to get with you. She don't want your money.
I know, I like that. I like that.
You might have found the right one.
Terribly flattering.
Finally found the right one.
I mean, she sounds like a nice girl.
Oh, yeah, baby. You sound very nice and very warm and loving. Nothing wrong with that. Ain't cute.
What's she look like, Howard?
She's an angel. Anybody who likes me is an angel. Remember that. Am I right?
Absolutely.
You have golden skin. She is not a dark African American.
No, it's a honey tone.
A honey tone is a very good way. Lighter skin than you, Robin.
That's right.
You must be jealous of her.
Why would I be
That's what they say in the black community.
I love my skin
You
color.
do love it.
I love me. Be any other color.
You want that color.
Be any
She probably wants to be your color.
This is the best color.
Now, you know how they say in the black community, the lighter skin you are?
what they say.
I see. Now, you are a light-skinned black. When you were growing up, were a lot of the blacks jealous of you?
I used to get beat up by black kids on white kids.
You did.
Everybody beat
Everybody beat me up.
Well, you want to know that we have that in common. I've been beaten by both races myself.
I'm ready to punch her.
See, they are so compatible.
You're ready to punch me.
So what, did you have a white daddy and a black mother or something? Or a black father and a white mother?
Right.
Black father and white mother. And they separated?
No.
They're still
They're
together?
still together?
Yeah.
Really?
You told me those things never work out, Howard.
Usually don't. In this case, it did.
Where are you from?
Manhattan.
Oh.
I was
Really?
born in New York City.
You were you were reared in New York City?
New York State.
Sorry?
New York State.
I see. Well, and you have a fine educational background, don't you?
I kind of have a checkered educational past.
You do. I tell you, I like what I'm hearing. There's nothing wrong with this. Josh, go ahead.
Hey, I just want to tell you this girl is perfect. Slow, take it easy.
Take it slow. I'm taking it slow.
I know, I can hear that.
can
but
see what I'm doing.
This girl is perfect.
Right.
She sounds like she's amazing looking. She's got a great voice. She
Just
sounds like
hold
she's got
on.
a
Let
great
me.
personality.
Hey, what are you trying to steal my girl? You
Absolutely not,
scumbag.
You see how guys are?
See, this is how guys are. This is how guys are.
I am not after nobody's woman. I'm happy with mine.
Well, I don't know, but you just keep quiet. I have a mulatto girlfriend.
And you
Are you considered mulatto or octoroon? I would say mulatto, right?
if it's half and half, why wouldn't she
I
be?
don't know. This is something's very confusing.
It's a weird mix.
She's very light-skinned. You look like someone who just got a tan. That's all.
I could use a tan.
And you have kind of white features, except your lips are very full, which I like. See what I'm saying? What's wrong with this package? Nothing.
Nothing. So?
You're my Valentine. That's it.
Really?
Of course.
I am so pleased.
Really?
Pleased. Absolutely.
Why are you wearing that jacket? Isn't it hot in here?
It's a little.
So now I'm trying to get her clothes off.
How you devil you.
Oh, or something. I mean, what do you want to do? We could do anything. We can get pizza or.
Pizza?
I don't care. I mean, I'm not.
We're going to play. Never mind. Oh, yes, pizza.
Your only hobby is reading?
No, I actually.
What do you like to do?
I surf.
I
Oh, you're talking to her. You rollerblade?
I like to rollerblade.
I can't do that.
No, but I like to rollerblade. Like,
I'm built like
for
Frankenstein.
real.
Really?
Yeah, like I can skits, go downstairs.
Really?
I can do 180s.
You do the whole
360s,
dancing
yeah.
thing and all
I can do that too. I've
Mine's
been in
all-
Central Park in the center.
You can skate and dance?
Absolutely.
I'm a klutz.
Oh, it's okay, Howard.
Yeah, well, good for you. Well, listen, I don't know what it means to be your Valentine. You know, it'd be very touchy with the kids and everything. I'll have to introduce you to them, but...
Oh, God.
That's right. Well, you're their stepmother now.
Don't frighten them.
No, actually, I am complimented that you would like to be my Valentine. And I don't even know what that means to be your Valentine, but I am your Valentine.
Great.
Well, you have to get together on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
And give her a present.
Oh, he doesn't have to get me anything. Just his company's. Oh, Robin,
Oh,
you're
let me-
so cool. I gotta love her. Come on.
You like diamonds?
Oh, no, every little girl. Who doesn't?
Right, of course. Of course. Ralph, what is it?
Hey, man.
What?
Why don't you be honest? Let's have the conversation we're going to have later.
Oh, my God. You
What are you talking about?
Come on, man.
What's the matter with you?
Perfume model?
I know, right? Doesn't that
dog, you.
I know. No. Go there. It's okay.
She's a lovely
Totally
girl.
Go there.
Come on,
It's okay.
dude. You blew it. I told you should have trotted down a bunch of chicks.
Oh, get out of here.
Could've
You're an
got a real
animal.
model.
I'm happy with my Valentine.
You're
I
the
don't
other
think
chick
so.
in his life. He's very happy.
Get a real model.
It's okay. You probably bought something from me, and now he's like feeling
Is
bad.
everything? No, I am not feeling bad at all. That's Ralph who's
not
feeling
you,
bad.
him.
Oh, him, yeah.
Ralph probably bought some women's perfume.
Exactly.
Right.
Wants to be a
Insane turning
Valentine.
down $7,000.
Why? So
Why
I mean,
wouldn't you take the money? Take your clothes off.
Yeah. Okay, but look at this. I don't know what. I mean, what's $7,000? I don't have it now. I'm not gonna miss it. However, if I take my clothes off, I'll feel like crap about myself, and I mean that's gonna ruin my whole
Why
life.
would you feel like crap about yourself?
Well, when do you get? Would you get naked for $7,000 on the
Yeah,
show?
Ralph.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
Baba
Can I
Boo,
see
you will.
that? Baba Boo,
I've
come
seen you
here.
naked. I don't want to see that again.
Why are we offering Ralph 7? We should have started at 3.
Yeah. Mike, go ahead.
Good
Yeah,
point.
Howard, for the first time I agree with that faggot Ralph. This broad has got to be kidding me with the little sweet voice and give the money to the poor.
Oh,
She
it's a
works in an
joke.
accounting office. She's a glorified receptionist.
I guess so.
Take the $7,000, lose the clothes, and that's that. Come on.
This
Ralph,
must be her
listen.
father.
And I'm talking to a guy who takes it in the seat, and Ralph agrees with me.
Ralph, you agree with him, right?
You know? Well, I don't agree I take it in the seat, but I agree she should take the money and take her clothes off.
By the way, I don't know if you read.
At least lose the blouse for $7,000.
By the way, this is Les Moonves on the phone.
That's right. Hey, Howard,
A
stay strong.
programming genius.
Thank you. Well, listen, I got a break for commercial. I want to thank you for coming down here.
Thank
You
you
are a
very
beautiful
much for
woman. I don't know what it
having
means to be
me.
Valentine. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, let me just like come watch the show, sit in the back.
All right,
People
maybe
can
we'll
rag
do
on
that.
me.
Maybe
Yeah,
we'll do that,
absolutely.
and you'll be my official Valentine.
All right, awesome. Thank you very
You're a
much.
very, very sexy woman.
Won't
Honestly.
even take her clothes off.
I'll be quiet, Ralph.
God, this guy sounds like he hasn't had a date in years.
That's
No,
right.
he hasn't.
Oh, Ralph? The only date he has is with me.
I'll be making you dinner Monday.
He's such a loser. I said to him, you know, I was going out to eat dinner the other night, right?
Yeah.
With my daughter. Who's going to show? He goes, oh, I'm going to the same restaurant. I go, Ralph.
Oh, no.
Leave me
He's trying to
alone.
hone in on your
Yes.
You know what, man?
daughter?
You're a retard. I'll tell you why.
Hey,
You're so
don't say
self-centered.
that.
All right, I hung up.
You're so
Don't talk about
self-centered.
Howard like that.
That's right. Yeah, I like that you stick
Yeah,
up for
you want
me.
to see the bitch come out of me?
Right. Alexandria, you are a beautiful woman. Thank you for
Thank
being
you
my
very
Valentine.
much.
I have to take a break here, Robin. We have a very busy show. We'll be back right after these words.
Okay.
Alexandra, so you didn't get naked. You wouldn't do it, huh? $7,000. Hold on one second. Let me just talk to you real quick. So for $7,000, you wouldn't do it, huh? No, not at all. What would it have taken?
Oh, nothing. It's just it's just not something I was gonna do. Period.
All right. Well, are you glad you got to be Howard's Valentine?
Oh, absolutely. You're kidding. I thought I was gonna come down here and like get laughed out of the studio. I didn't know what to expect.
Were you glad you were glad that he was attracted to you and that he thought you were pretty?
I'm sure he says it to all the girls, but I mean, he was a perfect gentleman. He was so sweet, and I couldn't have expected anything better.
So where does it go from here, though?
Well, he said I was his Valentine, and he's got my number. So I mean, he's already made my millennium now, so I'm happy.
He's already made your millennium, you said?
Absolutely.
By being your Valentine?
Well, plus I was on the Howard Stern show. I got to talk to Howard, and I think he's a great guy.
So do you think anything's going to go on, though, in the future?
Let's see if he calls.
All right. Well, thanks for coming down.
Thank you.
And I guess congratulations for being Howard's Valentine.